Hello, my name's Annie, I'm a midwife counsellor, and today I want to speak to you about a technique that can help with panic attacks. So I'm not going to speak to you about why you're having the panic attacks or anything like that, but just actually about when you're having that panic attack. So everybody's different, everybody's triggers about panic attacks are different. How we start to know that you're going to have a panic attack, we're all slightly different. But sometimes it's about getting very sort of pins and needles in your hands. Sometimes you can feel very dry in your mouth. Sometimes you feel like your heartbeat's racing very hard. Sometimes you can't feel like your breath's going really, really quickly and you can't catch your breath. And what happens with a panic attack is whatever starts it, whatever the trigger is, it starts and then it reaches, it does reach a peak, and then it begins to start getting a little bit better. Now, normally, if you've had panic attacks in before, normally one thing that you normally do is, oh gosh, I'm going to have a panic attack. What I'm suggesting is say exactly the same words, because that's what we say, I'm having a panic attack, but just say it in a slightly different way. So instead of, I'm going to have a panic attack, it's, I'm going to have a panic attack. What's happening in your body is that instead of going, I'm having a panic attack, what happens then is when that breath is very, very fast, it feels like you can't breathe. Whereas if you go, you're having a panic attack, you're breathing out first, which means you can then take a bigger breath in and slow your breathing down. Very similarly, if you ever meet somebody that's having a panic attack, never say to them, take a big breath in, because actually if somebody's having a panic attack and they're a bit like that, the worst thing we can do is say, take a big breath in, because what happens is, I can't, and then they panic more. Whereas actually if you kind of go, breathe out, see somebody having a panic attack, or if you're having a panic attack yourself, breathe out, breathe in. What you've done is just caught it to slow down that breathing, which means you're just slightly more in control of that panic attack. So it's not something that we can stop at the moment in time, but it's just allowing you to feel a little bit more in control of it. Things that can help with panic attacks, of course, are finding out what the triggers are, and so that you're aware of what those triggers are. So hopefully that's given you something to work on today and been a bit useful. All right, bye.